end with an open loop. For example, part two, or want to break down, that's an open loop. So I'm giving you some tips and strategies and some power moves here as you build your TikTok. Because guess what? Sometimes we may come on and we're not, using or giving ideas of how to grow here on TT. All right? How to grow here in TT.
If your money ends when you clock out, there is something you need to fix. If your money ends when you step out of that hospital as a nurse, doctor, CNA, you need to learn how to earn in your sleep. Join my live. I'll teach you. If your money ends when if your money ends when you clock out, there is something you need to fix. If your money ends when you step out of that hospital, if your if your money ends when you clock out, if your money ends when you clock Hello, hello, hello. Good morning.
In here several hours earlier, several hours later, you won't be able to see them again. Yeah. I'm gonna be the last shift doing the deal. They're gonna shut the deal down very, very soon. So quick.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm streaming live from Ohio, the United States. I'm streaming live from Ohio, the United States. If you're in the United States, let me know where you're joining from this morning. This morning, I want to teach you all how to turn your phone into a money making machine. I want to teach you how to turn your phone into a money making machine. Let me know which state you are joining from in the United States. If you're joining from the UK, let me know where you're joining from. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 8:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. This class is for people in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, in Europe. You could be in Italy, in Dubai. But a lot of times when you are in countries like Nigeria, it will be difficult for you to use the tools that I'm about to teach you all today. Some of you all don't even have MasterCards to begin with. So you're not ready to receive money because when you're not ready to spend money online, you're also not ready to receive money. So if you can hear me loud and clear and you are in the United States, let me know what state you are joining from. If you are in the UK, in Canada, what part of Canada? If you're in Europe, what country are you in Europe? Let me know in the chat. Let me know before we start the class this morning. How you all doing? It's a beautiful hump day. And today we're about to make some hump money. It's a beautiful hump day, and today we're about to make some hump money. Let me know where you are joining from. I'm streaming live from Ohio. If you're in the United States, if you're in Ohio, say Ohio. If you're outside of Ohio and you're in another state, let me know which state you're joining from. This morning, I want to teach you how to turn your phone into a money making machine. As a resigned nurse that used to work her back off and got tired of being a nurse and transitioned into digital assets and selling digital products online, I want to teach you how to do the same thing. But there are specific people that I want to teach. There are specific people that I want to teach, right? If you are tired of living from paycheck to paycheck, you are tired of your bills chasing you, and you are in the United States. No, and you are in the United States. I've listed the countries and the continents above. Comment me in the chat. If you are tired of living from paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, at this point you've had it all. You are a hard worker, but you're sick and tired of working hard. Drop a me in the chat. If you are a single mom and you are always live from Chicago, if you are a single mom and you find yourself picking up overtime, but it's still not enough, and you want to learn a way, I've listed the countries above. I don't think I need to do more explanation, because when it comes to actually executing, the people that are saying they're from Africa, 9 times out of 10, you guys won't be able to execute. It's either you say you don't have a MasterCard or you don't have a specific tool, right? You don't have a control over that. I don't have control over that. So today's live, right? Today's live, you have to be in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, in Europe. You can also be in the EAU. That is fine, but not in all other countries. Okay. So thank you for joining. Okay. So now I want to be pretty and paid all 2026 and beyond. I want to put my bills on automation in 2026. I need you all to comment auto. I want to be able to put my electricity bill, my car note, my rent, my mortgage, my student debt, my student loan debt, my childcare. I want to be able to put it on automation in 2026. I need you all to comment auto in the chat. If you are joining me from the United States, hello, my name is Idaya, and I teach you how to turn your phone into an MMM. If you want to know what MMM means, I need you all to comment MMM in the chat. If you want to know what MMM means, you all better be commenting MMM in the chat. Today, you did not find me by luck. It doesn't exist. You did not find me by accident. You didn't stumble upon my page. It has been predestined that you are going to find this page today. Now, a lot of times we expect God to send angels in white to come and save us. But a lot of times, what we truly need is information, because not, God is not going to fall down from the seven heavens to come and save us. Good morning, Coach K. How are you doing this morning? So, if you are ready to receive the information that has the potential to change your life forever, I need you all to comment ready in the chat. Now, make sure that you are either in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, in Europe. You can also be in the EAU. That is fine. I know you all have access to the tools that I'm about to teach you to use today. You all have access to the tools that I'm about to teach you all today. So, good morning, in order to get maximum benefit from class today, I need you all to know that you need 3 things to start this business. You need 3 things to start this business. Everybody drop a 3 in the chat. I don't know why, but I forgot to set myself up well this morning, but that's okay. You need three things to start this business. Everybody drop a three in the chat. Now, before I tell you the three things, I forgot to tell you what MMM means. So, MMM is a money making machine. Your phone is an input output device. Just like you shop on Amazon from your phone. If you do, say yes or drop a one in the chat. Just like you shop on Walmart from your phone. Just like you shop on Shein. Just like you shop on TikTok shop from your phone, you should be able to earn from your phone. Just like money is coming out, I need you all to know that money should be able to come in. That is why I teach you how to turn your phone into a money making machine. Okay? So, what are the three things that you need to start this business? First and foremost, everybody comment mindset. Even before I list the three things, your mindset is 90% of your results. Now, if you woke up this morning and you are ready to face your fears and you are ready to become the change so you can receive the miracle, if you want to know where your mindset is right now, you literally want to see the result of your mindset. Drop a one in the chat and I'll tell you where to check on your phone so you can see the results and you can know what to fix. Now, if you're not ready, don't drop a one. If you're not ready, don't drop a one because you might not like what you see. I warned you. You might not like what you see. You might not be ready to see what I'm about to tell you. So if you go to your phone, I need you to go to your app, your bank account app. Go to your bank account app. Go and see your bank balance. If you do not like what you see, sit down. If you do not like what you see, sit down and listen with your two ears and listen attentively and follow these three rules. Everybody drop a number three in the chat. Number one rule is you are going to listen actively. You are going to be an active listener and an active member of this class today. Okay? Because studies have shown that 60%, not 40, not 30, not 20, 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their bank account. So if you're feeling like you are struggling right now, you are not alone. But we are getting off of the struggle bus in 2026 because how could you have been working for 17 years and not have $1,000 in your savings bank account? I need you all to know that if you have a 9 to 5, right? You have a job, just over broke, you have a 9 to 5. I want to know how many years you've been working in your 9 to 5. Drop it in the chat. Now, the three rules: number one is active listening, number two is note taking. Why? Because note takers are money makers, right? That's what my coach always says. She says, note takers are money makers. You have to form the habit of taking notes. Take notes as if you are in college. That is the only way you can benefit from this class today. Now, I like to break things down into step by step, like I'm teaching kindergarten class, so it can be crystal clear, so you don't have to overthink. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Because I like to break things down, it's going to take us time. It is probably going to take us on an average 45 minutes of class. If you are ready to lock in, so you don't have to clock in for the rest of your life, comment 45 in the chat. So now I see you have been working for over 20 years, 2 years. Do we only have two people in the room? Do we only have two people in the room that live in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, and in Europe that have been working? I said, how long have you been working your 9 to 5? Because I need you all to realize that if you keep doing the same thing and you are expecting a different result, what does that make you? Let me say it again. You've been working that 9 to 5 for 17, 27 years. But every day you wake up, 25 years. But every day you wake up to expect something new. What does that make you? Scientific studies have proven that that is insanity. In order to get something new, you have to do something different. Something different is what you came to learn how to do today. You did not stumble upon my page, it doesn't exist. You probably prayed for this before you went to sleep last night. You probably prayed for this before you opened up your phone this morning, and then you found me, not by accident, because God doesn't do accidents. Okay? So, in order to get a different result, you need to build a different system of money making. Everybody comment the word system, because the system that you are using is what is keeping you the same. You are not lazy. You are a hard worker, because if you've been working for 17 years, you're clearly a hard worker and you have self-discipline. But the problem is you're working hard for the system that doesn't care about you. You're working hard for the system that wasn't designed to make you comfortable. You're working for the system that was designed to keep you stuck. That is why you always feel stuck. You feel like you're working in circles. If that is you, drop a one in the chat. I need you to know that you don't have a money problem. You have a system problem. If you take the same energy, hey sis, how you doing today? If you take the same energy and you invest it into your business, if you take that same energy and you invest it into your business that I'm about to teach you how to start today, everything is going to change. My question for you is, how tired are you? On the scale of 1 to 10, how sick and tired are you of living from paycheck to paycheck, having your bills chase you? How sick and tired are you on the scale of 1 to 10? Because I always ask my students, how bad do you want it? Because I'm a strict student, I'm a strict coach. So if you don't want somebody that is going to tell you the truth, kick you, catapult you, and throw you out of your comfort zone, you are on the wrong page. You are on the wrong page, because I'm going to give it to you raw, because I want to see you succeed in 2026. I need you all to comment idea. You are one idea away from your dream house, your dream car, your dream destination, your dream location. But you have to activate that idea to see results, because heaven only helps those who help themselves. I'm ready to give you, but are you ready to receive? I'm ready to help you, but are you ready to make the change? If you're ready to make the change in 2026, you are becoming a CEO, not just a CNA. I need you all to come in 2026. If you are going from nursing income to new wealth, I need you to come in 2026. If you are going from security officer to secured income, I need you to come in 2026. If you are going from WIC to G Wagon, I need you all to come in 2026, because there's nothing God can't do. What my God can't do doesn't exist, because He created the heaven and the earth for us. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, good. So you need three things to start this business. Number one, you need a phone. If you have a working phone, it has a nice camera back and forth. You can download and you have access to data 247. Drop a one in the chat. You have access to data 247, unlimited data. You have a camera. It is working, it is not broken, and you can download apps. Drop a one in the chat. This is why I say it is specifically for people in the United States, in the United Kingdom, in Canada, in Europe, right? Places like France, like Italy, like Australia. You all can do this. But people that can't have 24/7 data, it's going to be hard for you to pick up. It's going to be hard. Okay. Okay. So you have a phone, 1/3. The number two thing that you need right now is you need a skill set. Everybody comment the word skill. Now, the moment I say skill, do you instantly feel like, I don't think I have a skill? If that is you, drop a one in the chat. Like the moment I commented the word skill, like, I'm not that smart. I don't have a skill. It's normal. It's normal to feel that way. The moment people hear the fancy word called skill, people are like, I don't have a skill. But you've been doing the same job for 17 years, but you don't have a skill. You've been having babies for 20 years, but you don't have a skill. You've been doing makeup artists for 10 years, but you do not have a skill. Everybody loves to come to you to tell them a story, but you don't have a skill. You are the go to that your cousins come to when their credit is messed up, but you don't have a skill. Now, let me say that again. You need something that you are very good at. That is a skill, something that you can almost do with your eyes closed. If that is you, drop two in the chat, because when people say skill set, it means something that you can do almost with your eyes closed, something that you have been doing on repeat for a very long time. 5 years, 7 years, 17 years, 27 years, 30 years. Some of you all have been married for 2 decades. That is a skill set. You know the in and out, you know how to pick a good partner, you know how to maintain a home, you know how to take care of a man, you know how to take care of a woman. Some of you are high value men. You don't only take care of your wife, you also take care of your younger sister and your older sister. You even take care of your aunts because you are a high value man. That is a skill set. Okay, now the number three thing that you need is a formula. Everybody comment the word formula. Now, I don't care if you don't know how to spell it, my spelling is horrible too. Hey, Fred. Hey, Melania, Miranda, the Melania. Comment the word formula. Now, what you need, just like Miranda will tell you, you need a rinse and repeat copy and paste strategy. You don't want to go to YouTube and go watch 500 videos and try to figure something out. People say you can get all free information on YouTube. So why are you still broke? People say, no, anything you need to learn, you can go ahead and learn it for free on YouTube. So why are you still confused and stuck? It's because YouTube wasn't created to take you to a straight line journey. YouTube was created to take you in circles. So you can watch all their videos and end up signing up for their program. I told you I'm going to tell you the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, you're not going to be in my class. So you need the formula. Now, I give my formula to my students to copy and paste. This is why I have students doing $8,000 days, 2,666 pound days. One of my students just came live the other day. She said, Coach, I'm $2,000 away from my first $10,000 from home. You are going to copy and paste the same strategy. Now, when I got sick and tired of being a broken nurse with multiple injuries, I decided to use the same strategy. Using the same strategy earned me 6 figures in 6 months. You all see the plaque behind me. If you see the plaque behind me, drop a one in the chat. The plaque that has that dollar sign, that is a Stan Store plaque that shows that I've made 6 figures off of Stan Store alone. And I have 2 online stores. Okay. So I have made multiple 6 figures in less than 1 year. And I got friends that have made millions. And Miranda is one of them. I think she left, but I got a lot of friends that I have made millions. So if the system ain't broke, we are not going to fix it. Okay, cool. Now I have a big family of 7, right? So I have a lot of responsibilities. And I absolutely love being a mom. That's why I sacked my boss as a nurse. So I can have time with my children and my husband. I don't know about you all, but they come first to me. Okay. So now that you know the 3 things you need, right? Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Now that you know the 3 things you need, what do you need on your phone to make you feel? Be honest, be vulnerable in my class, right? You know, I'm always vulnerable. I just told you all that my spelling is not that good, right? If you feel like you're not that smart, you're not all that, drop a one in the chat. Like when people are talking about things to do online, it just scares you. Like, I'm not that smart. Like, I don't think I can get it. Like, I'm too old. I'm not that smart. I'm just book smart. When it comes to computers and phones, I don't know. I need you all to know the wealthiest people on earth are not the smartest people on earth. The smartest people on earth, they are in the university as professors. They are living from paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul. What am I saying? I'm saying all this to say You don't need to be smart to make money. You just need to learn how to use the resources around you to make you smart. Are you all picking up what I'm putting down? It is not about being smart, it's about being fast. Everybody comment the word fast. Success is not for the smartest people, it's for the people that are fast. Okay, I don't know, but I'm going to use things that know so I can know until I can pretend to know until I know. And then the more you use the resources around you, the tools around you, it makes you smart. But success loves speed. It's not about being smart. Okay. So here are two tools that are going to make you instantly smarter 1000%. You're ready? You're ready for the tools? If you're ready, drop a one. These tools are the ones that made me smart. I'm not that smart, but I'm very fast. I'm not that smart, but I'm very smart and I'm very fast. And success loves speed. Okay. So I want to teach you all my secrets so you can copy and paste. So you are going to use these two tools on your phone to build a digital asset. I also like to call it online property. Now, if you want me to explain what a digital asset is, drop digital asset in the chat so I can break it down step by step before we move right along. Okay. We're not leaving you behind today. You are going to understand. Ziggy, set a 45-minute countdown. 45 minutes starting now. Okay. So, what is a digital asset? A digital asset is also known as a digital product, right? It is something you create, a product you create digitally, meaning you can only create it through your phone, through your laptop, or through your computer. You create it once. People can only get it through their email. Everybody comment the word email. People can only get it through their email. It is transferred from one email to the other. You can't feel it, you can't touch it, but it can change lives because it's full of information. Now, have you ever watched any creator and they told you go click the link in bio and get that free PDF? And when you get to that free PDF, it's asking you for your email. Has it ever happened to you before? If so, drop a one in the chat. Have you ever watched a YouTube video and they say, oh, I have a checklist. If you want to get the checklist, go ahead and click this link and get it for free. Okay. So every time people ask you to drop your email, they are selling you a digital asset, whether it's free or it's paid. Now that we know what a digital product, a digital asset, an online property is, you get to own a space in the internet. You make it once, you sell it to many. Now, you all give me an example of a digital asset. You all give me one example of a digital asset because we're using one right now to communicate. You use one to wake up this morning. Your students use one in school. If you went to an online school, that was a digital asset for somebody. That online university is somebody else's digital asset because you don't get to feel it, you don't get to touch it, but you get information from it 24/7 online. What is the name of the app that we're using? Ebook. Correct. What is the name of the app that we're using right now? What is it called? Everybody drop it in the chat. What is the name of the app that we are using right now? What is it called? TikTok. When you wanted to sign up for TikTok, it asked you for your email. You got access through your email. It sent you a password to open it because it's a digital asset. When you sign up for communities, they ask you for your email before you can get in. That is a digital asset. It is an online digital community, not a physical one. When you sign up for courses or classes or one-on-one calls or one-on-one sessions, that is a digital asset. You can't feel it, you can't touch it, but it can change your life. If this is clear, comment next so we can move right along because we're taking you along today. If this is clear, comment next so we can move right along. So now that you know what a digital asset is, for the example of this class today, you're in North Carolina, or is that next? For the purpose of this class today, we are going to use an ebook as an example because that's how I started. Everybody comment the word ebook. Now, when I decided to tap into my brain and sell one part of my brain, I decided to think, what can I monetize that I already have as a skill in my brain that I can share with the world and make more income from? Because I'm sick and tired of working on my back. I need to be able to lay my back down and make money in my sleep. If that's how you feel right now, drop a one in the chat. When I was feeling sick and tired of being sick and tired, when I was feeling pressured as a nurse, when I was feeling restricted and respected as a nurse, when I was always giving but never receiving. As a nurse, I felt like a slave in a Gucci coat. Never had time for the people that mattered to me the most, my children and my husband. And when you don't have time to build relationships, right? You are you are passively breaking the relationship. Don't let that be you. And this society, this country, the United States was designed to break relationships. We are supposed to work like robots until we have nobody left. Because nobody likes to be ignored. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so let's get it. So when I decided to create a digital asset, I decided to write an ebook, right? I turned the ebook, what I did was I turned the ebook also into a physical book. Now, if you still like reading physical books, say me. I still love reading physical books. If you look at my back, that is my bookshelf. And I still have a lot of books there that I have to organize because I just got this bookshelf. So, because I know that I'm old school and there are a lot of old school people in the world, I decided to take my ebook and change it into a physical book. So I am serving two audiences. Everybody drop a two in the chat. So I'm serving two audiences, the people that like to read from their computer and the people that like to read real books. I don't like staring on the computer for that long. I would rather stare at a book. So because I did that while working hard as a nurse, I was able to make an extra 7,000 US dollars within 3 months. That was a light bulb moment for me. I was like, oh my God. So I've been earning wrong all my life. So I can actually earn from the things that I already have in my brain. What is in my book? You might want to ask. It's my story, my immigrant story of how I moved from Africa to America. And now me, my husband, and 3 kids had to start our life all over again. That's what I wrote about. Because when me and my husband got to the United States, we only had $85 in our name. Everybody comment 85, 85 USD. We were not living from paycheck to paycheck. That was a dream a decade ago. We were living from donation to donation. When we got a donation, we had to pick. Are we going to buy food for the kids? $20. Or are we going to take our clothes to the laundromat? Or are we going to buy diaper for the newborn baby? Because we had a 4-month-old baby. It was always food 9 times out of 10. And then I ended up using rags and Walmart plastic bags to hold the baby up so that she is not spilling over everyone. If you feel like nothing has been working for you lately, you just, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you feel like nothing has been working for you lately and life feels so hard, I need you to know that it gets hard before it becomes easy. I need you to know that when you are on the hardest and you feel like you're about to drown, freedom is coming. It's literally, you just have to hold on a little bit more because your current situation is not your permanent destination. And where you are going to be is not determined by where you are today. They say your environment determines you. That is not true. I came from the village. My environment clearly did not define me. Your decisions is what defines you. Everybody comment the word decisions. The decision you make today and the one you refuse to make is what defines you every single day. So that's how I created it, and I made an extra 7,000. And since then, I rinse and repeat the strategy. I was like, okay. And then 6 months in, when I made six figures from my digital asset, I sack my boss. Who has a dream to sack their boss? I pray that it happens 6 months from now, 12 months from now, or 18 months from now, because every dream can come true. So remember, my English is my second language. I'm not that smart, right? My spelling is not that good because I have a bachelor's degree in sociology, right? I'm also a nurse and I have tons of certifications. But still, my brain works faster than my hands. So I can never keep up. But because I'm smart, I did because I'm not that smart, I didn't let that stop me. I use the tools around me to make me smart and fast. So here are the two tools that you are going to download today to create your very first digital asset. Be it an ebook, a mini course, a coloring book, a journal, a checklist, exam prep document, whatever it looks like for you. And we're going to talk about the examples later. But you are going to download these two apps. Everybody drop a number 2 in the chat. You are going to do it quickly and expeditiously because why? Success loves speed. So if you are truly tired of being sick and tired, you are going to move like the speed of fire. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the gems. This is what wealthy people do to become wealthy. They don't let overthinking overtake them. They move fast enough so they don't hear the whisper of the devil. Okay. So this is option number 1. Wa alaikum salam, Khadija. Option, if you're in the United States, let me know which state you're joining from. If you're in the UK, let me know which state. If you're in Europe, let me know which country. If you're in Canada, let me know which state. Okay. Welcome. I'm teaching you how to turn your phone into a money making machine, how we make sleep money. Now, this might not work for you if you're not in all the countries and is it Europe is a continent, right? If it might not work for you, so be mindful. If you live in a country that is in Europe, you're good to go. Okay. Washington, Seattle, Maryland. Not quite for Kenya. Okay. So download this app right here. If you know the name, drop the name in the chat. Make it quick now. Remember, success loves speed. If you know the name, drop the name in the chat, right? This one is going to be your money making machine. This one is going to be your liquid gold. This one is going to be your cash engine where you get to cash out the ideas that turn into income. Now, you're not going to be average because you don't want to make average money. You are going to be pro. Everybody comment PRO. So you are going to use the paid version. Now, I don't want to hear no excuses. You spend $20 on food you don't need, TikTok shop trash, and drinks you have no business buying. You are going to use the paid version. It's only $20 monthly. You have no excuse. $20. You spend it every day. You probably already spent $20 on an app that you forgot to unsubscribe. Lord, have mercy. Application number 2. Application number 2. This is the second application right here. This is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Jamaica. This is, listen, this is the second application right here. Now, this one is your Starbucks coffee money. You know, you go to Starbucks every single day to get Starbucks and some snacks, even though you have free coffee at home. And then you be wondering where all your money is going. It's going to Starbucks. That's why Starbucks is $1 trillion company. This one right here, $12.99. You are going to use the pro version. Everybody comment PRO. Because when you use the pro version, you have access to everything. Nope. Zahra, no. When you use the pro version, you have access to everything. I want you to have access to everything. No, Mariam. No. No. I want you to have access to everything. Okay. If I didn't list you up, is a no. If I didn't list you up there, it's a no. You don't even need to ask. Okay. Okay. So now that we have these two apps, what are you going to do with them? Now, this is one right here. Yep, I am. Now, this is the one right here. This is one right here that is going to make you smart. Everybody comment the word smart. You are going to be mind blown after I teach you in the formula how to use it, you're going to be like, where has this been all my life? Now, some of you all think this app right here is for therapy. And you be asking your GPT why your baby daddy is so mean. You asked your GPT yesterday, why didn't my best friend call me back? We're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that. We are going to use Chat GPT to make money. Everybody comment MMM. Because the moment you start making money, you'll forget about your baby daddy and your best friend. And then they'll come looking for you. Okay? They are going to come back looking for you. You won't have to be clingy no more. Okay? People will be looking for you. You won't have to be looking for them. Okay? Cool. Now, these two apps, some of you all already have them. If you already have these two apps on your phone, you downloaded them, drop a 2 in the chat. If you do not have these two apps on your phone, drop a number 1 in the chat. Let me see my students that are listening today. Trouble. Whooping. Because what you all waiting on? I told you all to download it now. What did I say success likes? What did I say success loves? Did anybody take notes in the class at all? What did I say success loves? What is that one word? Thank you. Success loves speed. So what are you doing? So what are you waiting on? Why haven't you downloaded both of them? What are you still waiting on? You see the number 1 reason why your bank account is slim? You see the number 1 reason why your bank account is slim, because you didn't know that was a trap. You were like 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. You listening to the secrets and you're still not following. Are you tired for real? My question is, are you really tired though? Because if I were you, I would run to the app store and go download it ASAP. Okay. So now that we have the 2 applications on the phone, that is not enough. Everybody in the world could have these applications. But if you don't know how to use it, you're going to make $0, 0.00000000000. This is why some of you all have already created digital assets. Some of you all already have ebooks and you have made $0 from them. Why? Because you didn't create it right and you don't know how to market it. And you listed it for $0 and nobody downloaded it. Because sometimes you all be lying to yourself that it's a price problem. It's never the price. I have an ebook that I sell for $97 and people buy it, and it's an ebook. It is never the price. It's because you don't know how to position and you probably didn't create it properly to give value. So let's talk about that real quick. Okay. So in order to create a winning digital asset, not just a digital product that is just going to be there just to be there for show, everybody comment WIN, because in 2026, you and I were winning together. No child left behind. Everybody comment 2026 in the chat, because we're winning together. I mean, win in the chat, because we're winning together in 2026. So in order to create a winning digital asset, there are 7 key elements that your digital asset has to contain. 7. If you miss one, you're going to be at high chances of not making consistent sales or making money the way you deserve to. Because if you're a hard worker, you deserve to be wealthy. You already put in all the work. 2026 is your year of harvest. So 7. But for the purpose of this live, I'm going to give you all 3. In the formula, you get all the 7 well explained so you know exactly what to do. So number 1, your digital asset has to be an irresistible offer. You need to learn how to craft irresistible offers. Drop that in the chat, and I don't care if you spell it wrong. Number two, your digital asset has to solve a pressing problem. Nobody cares about your cute dog, cute cat, or your dope dog. If it has nothing to do with them, they are not going to buy. Number three, your digital asset has to be impactful. It has to be full of impact. That even when people close that ebook, when they close that course, when they get off that one on one call, they still remember the impact you had in their life. If you don't know how to move people emotionally, you're not going to make money because people do not buy off of their head, they buy from their heart. So now, when you help problem solving, Ahmed, problem solving, when you help people solve a pressing problem, you are going to earn a transformation. They are going to earn a transformation and you are going to earn profit as a business owner. Everybody comment the word transformation. I need you all to know today that people do not buy products, they buy transformations. Let me give you an example. If you are taking your kids to Disneyland to go and experience Walter Disney, but you have to book a flight from Ohio to Florida. Do you care more about that flight or are you caring more about the experience in Disney? Which one is it? Let me say it again. You book a flight for summer for you and your kids to go to Disneyland. But you can't walk to Disneyland. You have to book a flight to Florida. Which one do you care more about? The flight that you booked or Disneyland that you want to go and experience? The experience, the Disney experience, the Disney. But if you don't board that flight, there's no way you can get to Disney, right? So you paid that flight ticket just to get it out of your way. Yes or no? You paid that flight ticket just to get it out of your way. Yes or no? You weren't focused on that flight. As a matter of fact, you paid for the cheapest flight because your mind was on the transformation of I'm about to have a beautiful experience in Disney. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. So Disney is the transformation, right? But the products that you bought was the part of the products that you had to pay for was the flight. But you didn't care about the flight, but you had to pay for the flight to get to where you need to be. This is how everything goes. People do not buy products, they buy how products make them feel. Now, when you go to the dentist and you got your braces in, or you got your veneers and you paid thousands and thousands of dollars to get your teeth to be set and white and not crooked no more, what were you paying for? Because you weren't intentionally making that dentist rich. What were you paying for, class? Because I know you were very uncomfortable for 2 years with those braces in your mouth, but you sucked it in because it's beauty pain. What were you paying for? Transformation of a beautiful smile, the best smile and the teeth. Okay, Anne, when you have the best smile and a teeth, and now, back in the day, you used to laugh like this, but now you laugh like this. What did you truly pay for? It's deeper than just the smile. What you paid for, nobody can see it, but you can feel it. What did you pay for? What was that deep transformation that you paid for? Yep, it's a transformation, but what is the precise transformation that makes you now you're like self-esteem, confidence. And now, even when things are not funny, this is not true. Why are you guys doing this? Even when even when nothing is funny, you're like smiling all over the internet like a fish. Why? Because they gave you the transformation of confidence. Because back in the day when you were in high school, people used to bully you around your teeth. But now that you have a beautiful smile, you want to show it off because you invested in that beautiful smile to build that self-esteem, to build that confidence. Okay? People do not buy products, they buy transformations. Now, do you all want us to build a digital asset together? I'm going to take one random person in the audience, allow you all to tell me your skill sets, and we can build a digital asset together. If you all want us to build a digital asset together, comment USD. I'm going to pick one random person today. Comment USD if you all want us to build a digital asset together. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. So now that we know that we're going to be building a digital asset together, but I also noticed that we only have 9,000 likes. What's going on? Why you all not liking me? What did I do wrong? Is it because I'm strict? You all don't like what I'm telling you because it's the truth? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 15K. Let's get the likes up to 15,000. And then let's get the shares up to 79. Let's get likes up to 15,000 and let's get the shares up to 79. Okay. Now, some of you all don't be ashamed. If you're grown like me, I'm about to be 44 next month. You might not know how to share. Drop a one in the chat and I'll show you. Remember, nobody was born knowing how to use TikTok. We all had to learn when we came on this app. Nobody was born with it. So if you don't know how to share, if you don't know what like means, you just drop a one and I'll give you a mini class real quick. You will never find me without not taking something home. Every time you find me on the internet, you are going to take valuable information home. That's just who I am. Like you can't know me and stay the same. It's impossible. I won't let that happen. So everybody knows how to share. I'm taking that as everybody knows how to share because I'm not seeing a one. Okay. Now, another thing that I see that a lot of you are not doing is you all don't have a number in front of your name. That means you all are not engaging. That means you are invisible to TikTok. You are invisible to TikTok. And if you want to be visible to TikTok, you need to have a number in front of your name. If you see Arike Ayaba, she is number 15 because she is a gifter, because she is a high engager. In order to get your first number one, after you use the plus sign right on top of my head, make sure you grab that heart. You see that grab heart? That means you're joining a team. You're becoming a team member inside this village. Then TikTok is going to be like, oh, so she's a team player. So now she belongs to a village. Now they're going to help you push your content out even more. You're picking up what I'm putting down. If you don't follow the rules, you're not going to see results. You have to follow the rules. TikTok loves it when you are a high engager. So make sure you grab this. If you haven't grabbed it, go ahead and grab it now. TikTok just restricted me for something I didn't do. TikTok just restricted me for something I clearly did not do. Maybe because I said Disneyland. Maybe because I said Disneyland. But it's okay. Okay, you all, did you all grab it? Has everybody grabbed that 1 cent daily harmony? It's only 1 cent. There's nothing else you can use 1 cent for but to use it on TikTok. Okay. So let's get the shares up to 79. We're still at 36 shares. Let's get the shares up to 79. We're still at 36 shares. Let's get the shares up to 79. We are still at 36 shares. If this restriction doesn't go away, I might have to restart this live because it's messing up with my algorithm. So if you are not following, make sure you're following because I might have to restart this live because TikTok said I'm taking people off of the platform when I said Disneyland. The moment I said Disney a couple of times, it said, no, you can't be saying that. You're taking people off of the platform. TikTok enjoys it when you guys doom scroll. If you have followed, drop a 1 in the chat because I'm about to restart this live so I can take that restriction off. And just in case you get a restriction on your live, the moment you turn off the live and restart it, the restriction goes away. As a matter of fact, I think it's gone. I think. No, it's still there. Has everybody followed? If you follow, drop a 1 because I'm about to restart the live. Okay. I'm about to restart it.
In a medium too. Yeah. In this set.
Excuse me. If you're back, say I am back so we could keep going. If you're back, say I am back so we can keep going. If you're back, say I am back so we could keep going. Okay, welcome, Anne. Let's give the rest a few, probably like 1 or 2 minutes. If you're back, say I am back so we could keep going. If you're back, say I am back so we can keep going. So now we're going to build, you're back? Okay, welcome. So now we're going to build a digital asset idea. Like we're going to take somebody in the chat and build a digital asset. If you're back, say I'm back so I know you were part of the first live. Everybody comment USD to push the live out. Everybody comment USD. Okay, welcome back. Everybody comment USD. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let's share the live out a little bit. If you know how to share, let's share the live out a little bit. If you don't know how to share, let me show you. If you know how to share, let's share the live out a little bit. So this is where we are right now. If you want to share, just long press on the screen. When you long press, you're going to see the people that you follow and that follow you back, your friends on TikTok. All you have to do is touch on the send, 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 send. That's how to share. And just keep touching on the send. At least let's get to 30 cents. Let's get to at least 30 shares. So we can kickstart the FYP. Uh-huh. If you're just joining, I'm teaching you how to turn your phone into a money making machine through the skills that you already have. I'm teaching you how to turn your phone into a money making engine through the skills you already have, especially if you live in the United States, in the United Kingdom, in Canada, anywhere in Europe, and in the AEU. EAU, AEU, I don't know. I'm always mixing it up. You all know what I'm talking about. The Dubai area. UAE. UAE. That's it. We only have 10 shares. Let's get it to kind of like 30. There's 111 people in this room right now. Let's get the shares up to at least 30 so we can kickstart the room and we can build a digital asset together. The quicker you all move, the quicker I move as well. If you are sharing right now, we should have been gotten to 30. It doesn't take that long. It does not take that long at all. Yep, UAE. That's it. I eventually got it. Too many continents to remember. So keep on sharing. Only have 10 shares right now. Just touch on when you long press, just touch on send, 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 and we're gonna get to 30 shares. So let's keep touching on it until we get to 30 so we can reset the room. Let's make it quick. We got 15 more to go. It's not the repost. The repost only reposts one time. But you see the share, the send, it sends individually. That's how the count goes up. Okay. So remember what we said. We said we are going to build a digital asset together. So if you're just joining, I gave everybody two apps to build their digital asset, and I give my students the same formula that I use to make six figures in 6 months and multiple six figures in less than a year. I give them so they can rinse and repeat. So today we are building a digital asset together, and I also shared two apps that you are going to use to be smart. So you don't have to be smart, you just have to learn how to use the resources to feel and get smarter every day. So if you didn't get the two apps, maybe you came in late, drop a number 2 in the chat so I can show you the two apps so you can go ahead and download it so you can play catch up and we can move on. So if you're just joining the live, I'm teaching you how to turn your phone into a money making machine. But you need these two apps on your phone to be able to do it. If you don't have the two apps, just drop a number 2 in the chat and I'm going to share with you the two applications. So application number 1 is this app right here. If you know the name, drop it in the chat. This is going to be your money making machine foundation. This is going to be where you are creating cash through ideas. This is where you're going to bring your ideas to life. Okay. Application number 2, right here. This is going to be your make it pretty. After you create your digital asset and you want to package it, this one is going to make it pretty. Now, you are going to use the pro version of both. I already told everybody. Everybody comment the word pro. You are going to use the pro version of both. I know some people tell you to use the free. My students want to make pro money, so I tell them to use the pro version. Now, in my formula, I have created my own GPT. So instead of using the regular chat GPT, my students and my students only use Idaya's Brain GPT because the regular chat GPT will take you in circles. The regular chat GPT is mediocre. The regular chat GPT is general, but this one is only for profit. Everybody comment the one profit. This one was created to help you create your digital asset, to help you plan how to market it, to create images to promote your digital asset, and every other thing you need to take your business to a profitable level. So if you want to make profit in 2026, comment the word profit in the chat. I only give it to my students. It's only accessible to my students. It's not open to public. Okay. So those are the two apps. And if you get the formula, you might get the Idaya's Brain GPT instead of the just the Chat GPT. So let's keep the party going. So now that we know that these are the two apps that we're going to use, I also said we need 7 key elements to make it a winning digital asset. Some of you are already created digital products, but you can't sell it because even if you list it for a set, nobody's going to buy it. Why? Because you didn't take into consideration these 7 key elements. Everybody drop a 7 in the chat. Thank you so much for the gifts. Everybody drop a 7 in the chat. So I teach my students how to make forever money from the things that they already have in their head. I teach my students how to make forever money while sitting at home and taking care of their children. I teach my students how to sack their boss 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, because we do it strategically. Okay. Now, the 7 key elements is a no brainer. You have to consider it before you build your digital asset. For the purpose of this live, I'm going to be giving you all 3 out of it. The other 4 is going to be in my formula. So number 1 is you need to learn how to craft irresistible offers. Can somebody put irresistible offer in the chat? Number 2, your digital asset has to be transformational, meaning you have to solve a pressing problem. Number 3, your digital asset has to be impactful. You need to learn how to move people emotionally. If not, you are not going to move to money. So those are the 3 things that you missed. So now you have caught up. So now I asked my class earlier, I said, do you all want us to build a digital asset together so you can visually see what you're missing out on? If that is a yes, drop a number 1. So I'm going to pick somebody. If you all drop a number 1, if I don't get enough ones, we're not building nothing, because that's telling me that you all are not paying attention. This is not a come and look and lurk class. This is a come and actively listen and actively take notes. Because I told you guys earlier, what is the secret to success? It also starts with a S. What is the secret to success? Let me see the students that have been taking notes. Thank you. The secret to success is speed. So every time I tell you to do something, make sure you're taking notes and you're moving fast. The people that become wealthy are not the smartest people on earth. The people that become wealthy, again, there's a glitch on TikTok, you all. The people that become wealthy are not the smartest people on earth. The people that become wealthy are the people that move fast with speed. Okay, there's a glitch on TikTok today. They just keep on dishing out all these restrictions for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so let's keep the party going. So now that we know the 3 key elements, we also know the 2 apps that we're going to use to make forever money, because 2026 is the year that we're going to rip the fruit of our labor. And I forgot to repeat myself. This is for hard workers and hard workers only. This is for the people that are self-disciplined. I just said it. I said, I teach you how to turn your phone into a money-making machine through the skills that you already have in your head. You turn it into a digital asset. You sell one over, you create it one time and you sell it over and over again through your phone. That is what I teach you. Okay. So right now we need a skill set. I'm going to pick somebody random in the class. So drop your skill in the chat. Now, don't let the word skill chase you away. What I mean by your skill set is drop something that you are very good at. If you're very good at credit repair, comment it, credit repair. If you are very good at bookkeeping, drop a bookkeeping. If you're very good at, if you're a real estate agent, drop your real estate. If you're very good at clothes making, drop it. Makeup artist. If you're very good at mummying, like you've been mummying and you mummy other kids, drop it in the chat. If you are a teen mom, right, and it comes to you naturally to talk to other teen moms, that means you're very good at it. If you are very good at communication, maybe you're very good at storytelling, maybe you're very good at singing, maybe you have a specific instrument that you're very good at. All these are skill sets. Or maybe you're a medical doctor and you're a cardiologist. Or maybe you're a nurse and you're a midwife. Or maybe you're a CNA, right? And you are that CNA that knows how to get the best jobs, the most paid jobs in the United States. Drop it in the chat. Okay. But I need you all to know that everybody has a skill set. Nobody lives without a skill set. Even 9-year-olds have skill sets. Even 9-year-olds have skill sets. So I'm waiting. Sewing, editing, and shooting videos, baking, building CVs, cleaning, books, human resource, AI, marketing, decorating, nurse. What kind of nurse? So I think I already picked one. Was actually first one of the fastest ones. So somebody said editing and shooting videos. Okay. Somebody said I'm very good at editing and shooting videos. Okay. So we are going to assume that this videographer, right, has a full-time job. This videographer has a full-time job. And at his full-time job that he works at a grocery, he gets paid $18 per hour. Everybody comment 18 USD. He gets paid $18 per hour. Everybody comment 18 USD. Okay. So he gets paid $18 per hour. Cool, 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 cool. Now he works 8-hour shifts in the grocery store. And he works, let's say he works 24 days a month, right? He works 8-hour shifts, $18 per hour, 8-hour shifts multiplied by 24 days a month. So he makes, Ziggy, be quiet. So he makes 3,456 USD. Drop it in the chat because I'm going to ask you for it later. So now, while he was busy doom scrolling on TikTok, God decided to redirect him to me so I can talk sense into that person's head. Because I know you have been doom scrolling before you found me. I know this is what you do on a daily. You doom scroll. And then you turn around and you say you don't have enough time in the day to get stuff done. You turn around and you say you don't have enough time in the day to get stuff done. Who are you lying to? What does success love? What is that one thing that is the success secret? I need you all to drop it again in the chat. Because if you're that kind of person that is always on social media consuming other people's content, you are going to be slow with yours. So you are going to be missing out on income. I tell my students all the time, the moment I become your coach, you have no business doom scrolling ever again. When you scroll, you're going to scroll with intention. If it's not for market research, if it's not for 30 minutes thrill, then nothing else. You're going to move around. Mind your business. If you're not coming here to make money and you are not spending the maximum of 30 minutes, right? And you are not doing market research maximum of 1 hour, you don't have no business being on TikTok. So this is what we're going to do, right? This person is very good at videography and they know how to use their iPhone. Everybody comment the word iPhone to make high quality content. So they are going to create a digital asset. And in that digital asset, it's going to teach small businesses how to create high quality content to profit. They are going to learn how to create high quality videos to promote their online brand, right? Now, one business owner, right, got let's say it's a mini course because it's a video, so you have to show it. And the mini course, he listed it for $27. Everybody drop a 27 in the chat. And this small business owner got the $27 mini course, how to turn your video content into sales in the next 30 days. And this small business got it. And this small business started making 5 extra sales a day because of the high value content, the right angles, the right hue, the right brightness, the right places, the everything, editing and everything. Was it worth the $27 investment? Was it worth the $27 investment? Was it worth the $27 investment as a small business owner? Yes or no? If you're a small business and somebody teaches you how to take proper content and you start making more money from the content, was it worth the $27? I think you all are saying yes, but TikTok doesn't allow yes no more. So what you are going to do right now is drop a one. If you think it's worth it, drop a one in the chat. If you think it's worth it, yeah, drop a one. TikTok is now blocking the word yes. Do you all believe that? TikTok is now blocking the word yes. It's okay. No problem. We love TikTok. Okay. So it was worth the $27. It gave the business a transformation of sales, right? A transformation of profit. But you need to make profit as a business owner that created the digital asset as well, right? Everybody comment profit. We start a business not just for passion, but also for profit. If you have passion, but you can't make profit, we're not doing it. This is why I teach my students how to pick the most profitable niches, and not just niches just because they like it or they admire it or they are very good at it. In the formula, I teach my students how to pick the most profitable niches because we're going to the bag. So, walaikum salam, Dana Ali. How are you doing today? So, because this person, everybody comment the word formula, didn't just learn how to create a mini course from the formula, but also learned how to sell water to a whale, snow to a snowman. This person learned magnetic marketing. So now this person knows how to sell without being salesy. This person knows how to sell even in their dreams, meaning making sleep money. So this person is now making 10 sales a day from that digital asset. In the next 30 days, this person is making 8,100. How much was this person making from the cashier job? Do you all remember what we calculated as a assumptions? Do you all remember? Did anybody write it down in their notes? Because I did ask you all to write it down. Good job, Joyce. So plus 3,456. So we're gonna add that to it. So now, which one do you prefer, the before or the after? Which one do you all prefer? I want to hear it. There are 141 people in this room. Which one do you prefer? Claim it for yourself, the before or the after. Okay. So now, if you prefer the after, a digital asset is being sold. If you prefer the asset, the after, is it just about the money or is it also about the time freedom? Does this person need to pick up overtime anymore? Does this person need to pick up overtime and break their back and their legs at work anymore for extra income? Would this person be able to put their bills on automation? Would this person be able to gradually pay off their student loan? Would this person be able to send a little bit more money to their parents because now they're making a little bit more because you can't give what you don't have? How many times did this person create this digital asset? How many times did he have to create it? How many times did he have to create it? Because you all think that six figures is so far gone. Good morning, Christopher. How you doing today? You all think that six figures is so far gone. It's not. Because if this person is making this, right, in the next 12 months, this person has made over six figures from something that was sitting rent free as a hobby in their head. Some of you all are veterans. You've been to a war. You have seen horrible things. May God bless your heart. But you see the pain that you went through, you should be able to turn it into a paycheck. Everybody comment, pain equals paycheck. I'm doing good, Mr. Christopher. Everybody comment, I didn't mean good. I'm doing great, excellent, and amazing. Okay. We need to be intentional with our words. You need to learn how to turn your pain into a paycheck. You went through all that during the war. You should be able to write a story about the different things you went through so we can learn from it. Some of you all have horror stories from your marriage because you were married to a narcissist. Am I lying? That alone, you can turn your pain into a paycheck, not just to get paid, but to save others from marrying a narcissist. Some of you all are truck drivers and you have truck driving horror stories. You don't sit in all in the middle of the night because things be going down in the middle of the night. Your story might become a New York bestseller, but the problem is you haven't written it. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I need you all to know that you have been working your job. Your job has proved to you over and over again that it's going to keep you the same. What you haven't tried is something new to make you new income. When you can create once and sell to many forever, you have just cracked the code of sleep money. Okay, that will be after the live. I can't do it at the same time, Adibaya. I got you. I need you all to know that if you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, that is called insanity. I need you all to know that your job was designed to keep you poor. Business is designed to make you wealthy. You keep running in circles in the same place because that's what it's designed to do. But today you're going to create a system so you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Because when you give people permission to feed you, you also grant them to permission to starve you. I don't know about you, but I'm a big girl. I don't like to be starved. I don't know about you all, but I'm a big girl and I do not like to be starved. I want to eat seafood boil. I want to eat steak. I want to eat real good African food. I don't know about you all, but I'm not allowing anybody to starve me because anybody that you allow to feed you can also have the opportunity to starve you. Now, let's go to the next one, right? A lot of you are already thinking it will be simple to create a digital asset, but how do I drive traffic so I can make sales? It is called marketing. Everybody comment market. Because even if you have the best digital asset in the world, if you don't know how to sell it, you might as well not create it. If you have the best digital asset in the world and you are not ready to put in effort to sell it, you might as well not create it. Because how are people going to find you if you're not visible? This is why I teach my students magnetic marketing. Now, if you're thinking about magnetic marketing, I want you to think for a minute. If you wanted to replace the word magnet with another word, what would you replace it with? Let's talk about it. If you wanted to replace the word magnet with another word, what would you replace it with, class? What would you replace the word magnet with? What is another good word to replace it? Magic. It could be magical-ish. Attract is the word. Draw, sticking, drawing, pulling, right? The law of attraction. Absolutely. And this is the marketing strategy that I teach my students. See, we don't do complicated, we do simple. When we have one strategy that works, we rinse and repeat the strategy. I teach my students how to make forever money, sleep money, sick money, vacation money through magnetic marketing. You are going to learn how to sell water to a whale and snow to a snowman. Let me show you why I said that. You are going to learn how to sell water to a whale and snow to a snowman. When you learn how to sell water to a whale and snow to a snowman, that is when you are going to see results. This is one of my students that learned how to sell water to a whale and snow to a snowman. Do the math. How much has she made in roughly 2 months? Do the math. How much has she made? So she said, I'm $2,000 away from $10,000 from home. How much has she made? And she's a stay at home mom. This is my live screenshot. And when I tell you all that we like to keep it simple, this is what I told her. You told me to focus on one thing exactly. I can't thank you enough. We do simple over here. Nobody can do the math. If you are $2,000 away from 10,000, how much have you made, class? Thank you. $8,000. Imagine making $8,000 from your couch, in your house, on your phone. Imagine being able to spend more time with your children because you learned the art of creating and the art of selling. Imagine making an extra $8,000 every 2 months. Let's start with that. Even though I have students that make $8,000 in one day. I need you all to know that it doesn't matter what you create as long as you pick a profitable niche. Now, what if I told you that people create stress? Do you all think stress is a profitable niche? Do you all think mental health is a profitable niche to be in? Yes or no? Let me see how you all know your business stuff. Do you all think stress is a profitable mental health is a profitable niche to be in? I think you're saying yes. If you think so, drop a 1. Remember, TikTok doesn't let us say yes. So if you want to say yes, say yeah. Say YE. Don't put the S because it's not going to let it show up for me. Mm-hmm. The reason why stress is a profitable niche, mental health is a profitable niche, is because every human being goes through stress. What if I told you that people are already making 6 figures from stress relief coloring books? What if I told you that people are already making 6 figures from stress relief coloring books? One of the things that opened my eyes to digital assets when I started doing my research, right? Stress relief coloring books. This is a stress relief coloring book. Ramadan offline stress relief coloring book. I also have a lot of digital assets that my student created. Soft Life coloring book. That's a good one, right? Simple companion journal, right? Planting journal, right? But this one right here is What the Garden Taught Me. And I also have, where's the coloring book? I have the African something, stress relief African cultural coloring book. If I told you that people are already making 6 figures from a mere coloring book and you don't believe me, comment the word show me and I'll show you. Before I open up some slots to give you all an opportunity to become a student of mine today. If you all want me to show you, comment show me in the chat. If you all don't believe me, comment the word show me in the chat. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Mm-hmm. You all like show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. So you all don't be believing me. You've been sitting with me for almost an hour and you all don't believe me. So everything I said, you've been doubting. Because that was a trap. You weren't supposed to say show me. But I'm going to show you anyways. Okay? I'm going to show you anyways. So I teach my students how to publish on the Amazon app. I teach my students how to publish on this application right here. So let's go there. Now, when you get here, you can put in stress relief coloring books. Stress relief coloring book. Now, if you come to the A app and you see that there are a lot of stress relief coloring books, if the first thought that comes to your head is the market is oversaturated, drop a one in the chat for me. Be honest. If the first thought that comes to your head is the market is oversaturated, drop a number one in the chat. Be honest. Now, I need you all to know that that is your brain making excuses for you, Miss Norris. I need you all to know that that is your brain making excuses for you not to execute. There is no market that is not oversaturated. There is no market that is not saturated. Anything you choose to do, somebody has done it before, somebody will do it again. I need you to tell your brain to shut up. Because the real estate market is oversaturated. The book market is oversaturated. The grocery market is oversaturated. The music market is oversaturated. I need you all to tell your brain to shut up. One thing you need to learn is how to stand out. It's not even a pie, buttercream. It is not a pie, it is a garden. Let me give you all this is how life works. This is how I see life, and this is how life works. Life is not a pie. Life is a garden. When you think about it as a pie, that means you are fighting over pieces of pie like a pizza party. Life is a garden. When it goes down, God replenishes. When you plant a seed of apple, you grow an apple tree. When you get the apple tree, you harvest endless apples every single year after it gets to a tree. Life is not a pie. That's the lie that they told us so we can have a scarcity mindset. Life is a garden, and we have more than enough resources to go around for everybody. Money is man made, it's made out of paper and ink. If they run out of where they're mining it, of where they're making it, all they have to do is print more. It's not that deep. Don't be believing what they told us when we were growing up. It is not that deep. Okay? You just need to learn how to stand out. When you learn how to stand out, you make forever money. That is it. That is all. Now, the market is oversaturated. This is what people like to say so they can have an excuse not to execute. I don't allow my students to say it because I know it's not true. Because if the market was truly oversaturated, why are people buying trash? And I'll tell you why I said that in a minute. If the market was truly oversaturated, why are people buying trash? Let me see if it's this person that made this coloring book or no. There's this one specific coloring book that I saw on Amazon that I wanted to show you all. Because if people are buying cuss word coloring books and you are telling me that the market is oversaturated and you're not going to make sales, you need to think again. Your brain is robbing you of your success. You need to think again. Life doesn't work like that. Let me see if it's going to bring. Aha. If you see what it says, drop a one in the chat. If you can clearly read what this coloring book says, and it's a stress relief coloring book, drop a one in the chat. Okay. Because I tell you, you all be overthinking every single simple situation. So now this coloring book right here was created in 2021, quite a long time ago, before we ever discovered digital assets, right? This coloring book has 6,396 reviews. This coloring book, it's impossible for everybody to leave a review. 1 out of every 5 people is even almost impossible. It's usually 1 out of every 10 people that remember to come back and leave a review. But we are going to assume that 1 out of every 5 people left a review. So the unit sold is almost 32,000. Now, this coloring book, and I teach my students how to create the E1, meaning the e-book, and then Amazon packs and ships the physical one so you don't have to do it. Remember, we're tired of working hard. You'll remember when I said it in the beginning that this is for the people that are tired of working hard, that want to learn how to work smart. So we leave the hard work to them, right? So you can get the not $10 one, but you can also get the $22 one. We are going to pretend that nobody got the $22 one. Everybody got the $10 one. So we are going to multiply the unit sold by the unit price. 319,000 US dollars for a cuss word coloring book. My brain is still trying to process it. And this was created in 2021. Are there chances that this person might have passed away? Are there chances that this person might have passed away? Could it be possible? If you think it could be possible, drop a 1, because TikTok is not allow you, or say yeah, YE, just YE, because TikTok is not going to allow you to say yes. I don't know why. Okay. This is why I say your paycheck feeds you today, but your digital asset builds legacy for tomorrow. This person could be on a sick bed. This person could be on 6 months vacation. This person could be anywhere in the world since 2021 and still making money from it till today. Now, there are a lot of coloring books like this. This is not the only one. There are a lot of stress relief coloring books that are doing very, very well. And majority of them, they don't even have one. They have a lot. Stress relief, bold and easy coloring book. Do we have any nurses in the house? If we do, say me. Do we have any CNAs in the house? If we do, say me. Do we have any moms in the house? If we do, say me. Because why haven't you created a stress relief coloring book for nurses? Stress relief coloring book for CNAs. Stress relief coloring book for stay-at-home moms. Because all of them are stressed out every day, all day. And they're always looking for things that will release their stress on the floor when they're doing that night shift. I'm just saying, because I used to be a night nurse. But anyways, I've given you the example. There are a lot of them there, but we took an example. But the most important, which is 90% of the determining factor of your success, is your marketing power. If you don't know how to sell, you are not going to make a dime. Let me say it again. If you don't know how to sell, after your sister and your best friend buys from you out of pity, you are not going to make a dime. This is why in the formula, I teach you all magnetic marketing. And you all might be wondering, Coach, can you give me an example of what you mean by magnetic marketing? If that is you, drop a 1 in the chat. Can you give me an example of what you mean by magnetic marketing? If you want to know the example, sir, drop a 1 in the chat. Okay. An example is how you got here today. Mm-hmm. Did you intentionally get on TikTok to join a masterclass? Did you intentionally get on TikTok to be on one person's live for over 30 minutes? You found me. I didn't only stop you from scrolling. There are 1.8 billion active users on TikTok. I didn't only just stop you scrolling from the 1.8 billion content out there. I kept you in real time. You are at work right now. You are trying to focus, but you are too focused on me. Miss B said, come change me for the past 20 minutes. You said, Miss B, give me a minute. After 20 minutes, you are still here. You have declined multiple calls so you can focus on me, a complete stranger that you found for the first time on the internet. You have already followed. You have 3 to 5 pages of notes. You are taking notes word for word from a complete stranger. Why? Because I'm very good at what I do. Now, some people are very good at what they do, but they're not good at teaching what they do. They can just keep it to themselves. I'm not only good at what I do, I'm very good at teaching what I do. This is why my students do so well. But the bottom line of them doing so well is one promise that they keep to themselves of never going back. The one promise that they keep to themselves of sticking to the formula and not to their feelings, right? This is the promise. So if you are already thinking, I want to become a student of yours today, Idaya, I want to get the formula. I'm sick and tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. I need to try something new. My job feeds me today. I need something that will feed me tomorrow. If that is you, I need you to comment, I promise. Because I need you all to know that nothing is easy in life. Some things are just easier. Life is hard, period. But guess what? We get to pick our hard. Showing up to the job that you hate, that underpays and overworks you and keep you stuck in your own circle. That is harder than starting an online business and dedicating 2 hours a day to structure, to build, and to promote your digital asset. You get to pick your hard. Now, if you're the kind of person that is always looking for free, 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 if it's not free, I'm not getting it. I need you all to put this in your notes. When you are always looking for free, your bank account will stay free of cash. When you have a free mindset, you are going to attract everything free. So, meaning your bank account is going to be very slim. So, you get to pick your battle. I'm not saying don't starve for free stuff, but you're going to stay starving for a long time because everything that you attract is going to be free, no value whatsoever. I'm just saying. Okay. So, you are going to stick to the formula. Why are you laughing? You are going to stick to the formula and not to your feelings because your feelings is going to keep you failing. Your feelings is the voice in your head that's telling you right now that don't do it. Your feelings is the voice in your head that's telling her how much is it? How much is it? I hope it's not too expensive. I hope it's not how much, and it's giving you anxiety. Shut that voice down because that's the work of the devil. Your feeling is what's going to tell you you're not good enough. You're not ready. Guess what? You will never be ready. You weren't ready for that job, but you've been there for 17 years. The formula, however, is going to give you fortunes if you follow and you execute. So now let me ask you all one more time. If you are ready to become a student of mine today, you are seriously wanting to lock in so you don't have to clock in for the rest of your life, comment the word student. I'm counting how many people comment the word student now, so I know what to give you all. Okay, so I see like 10 people that are ready to become a student of mine today. That's cool. There are 120 people in this room, but only 10 people are ready to change their lives. The other people came here to look and scroll and doom scroll and then go to the other scroll and then tomorrow they complain about how they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's okay. That's fine too. It's options. We get to pick, right? What does it look like when you become a student of mine? What does it look like? It looks like one of my students. She said, Coach, I am never going back to my 9 to 5 ever again. I'm not saying go quit your 9 to 5. Some of us, when we are done, we are just done. She said, I made $8,000 in one day. Coach, I am never, ever going back to my 9 to 5 again. I said, this sounds very personal. She said, it is. It's not only that I was super tired and super broke at my 9 to 5 trying to climb the corporate ladder, but I also lost my relationship because I never had time to build it. Now that I'm into another relationship, I will not let no job steal my love life away from me. Think about your situation right now. When was the last time you and your husband had a real date? When you are going out, he is coming in. Your children gradually becoming other people's children because you don't even have time to raise your own children. Why? Because you're using the system that was designed to break you. You're using it to try to make you. It doesn't work. You need to build your own system. So nobody is telling you when you get paid, how much you get paid, and where you get paid from. She made $8,000 in one day. Another one of my students, she started with a 10-pound ebook. Everybody comment 10 pounds. She's in the UK. And she consistently sold the 10-pound ebook multiple a day, multiple a day. And because of her consistency and showing up and not giving up, now she's able to do 2,666 pounds in one day using the formula, because you can only get better with consistency. I need you all to know that consistency is cash. If you think you're going to wake up one day and you're just going to see money falling from the roof of your room, you need to think again. Kidney Talks is also one of my students, right? She said, Coach, I just got your program like a week ago, and I already made $400 from my mini course that I created for my students. I haven't even finished paying you, and I made my money back with some coins. She doubled the money that she used to invest immediately, and she didn't even use her money to invest. She paid through Klarna. Very smart, because smart people use other people's money to start businesses, right? One of my other students, she said, I joined your live the third day. I woke up to $500 in my bank account because I created a digital asset the night before, and I talked about it in my group chat. Books with Hawa, one of my students, she said, Coach, I made $250 today. I didn't even go live, meaning she didn't know how the money got there. Because when you create and you build systems around your creation, the systems will draw traffic when you know and when you don't know. One of my other students said, You're not lying. I'm up to $6,700. And she did that in 11 days. In 12 days, sorry. Drop a number 12 in the chat if you heard that. I made $200 in 5 minutes. Some of you all have been working for decades. Never have you ever made $200 in 5 minutes. A stay-at-home mom on her couch, loving on her husband, is doing it. The more you write an ebook, the better you get at it. I can now complete a full ebook, 12 to 15 chapters in 5 hours. I'm already in the formula and it's already motivating me. I'm becoming dangerous with your AI faceless content video masterclass. Now, some of you all are going to want to do this, but because of your job or personal reasons, you are going to want to be faceless. If you want to create your digital asset, but you know you have to promote it because nobody's going to be able to find you, but you want to do it faceless, drop a 1 in the chat because I give you an option. You're going to do something extra because faceless comes with extra effort, but it's doable. Faceless comes with extra effort, but it's definitely doable. I have 6-figure students that are faceless. Okay. I am 59 years old and I can navigate through this easily. Now, if you're over 59, drop your age in the chat, because if you're already thinking, but I'm too old, this is another one of my students, Miss Samba. She's 61, I think. Age is not an excuse. As a matter of fact, your age should be the reason why you get the formula ASAP, because your goal is to build legacy ASAP. I just joined a few days ago and sat down on Saturday to publish my ebook. This is a 59-year-old within a week. I just came on your live to say thank you, right? That's what she said. $2,000, right? Never in my life did I think I would be able to make this kind of amount from home online within 3 weeks as a stay-at-home mom. I have a lot of nurses as my students. I have a few medical doctors. I have lawyers. I have CNAs. I have truck drivers. It doesn't matter your skill set. We can help you pick the most profitable one. I made 10,000 pounds from October to December. Elizabeth is her name. She's one of my students in the UK, right? I purchased your digital asset. I studied it step by step. It was very easy. I slept and I made 500. From the same text message, I made 1,700 already. I really appreciate your skills so much. Thank you. Okay. This person over here has 200 followers. If you think your following count is a problem, say drop a 1 in the chat. If you think, "Oh, but I don't have a lot of following like you." If you think that is a problem, say me in the chat, because I need you all to know that everybody started with 1 follower. And I have one of my girls, she made her first 3,000 pounds with 700 followers. She sent me a screenshot one day. She said, "You know what? I was at work, and instead of me on my break, instead of me to sit and chit chat with my coworkers, I decided to chit chat with my followers on TikTok. I decided to do a live, right? And on the live, in less than 1 hour, I was able to make 1,100 pounds, 1,100 pounds, and she only had a few followers. It's not about the following, it's about the quality. Quality, quantity, not the same. Some of you have 10,000 followers and you don't even have $100 in your bank account. It's not about the following, it's about the quantity and the leverage and the system. Okay. 52 sales so far. I don't even think Bow Baby has 1,000 following just yet. Majority of my students come to me with just a few following, and they have no idea what they're doing in the beginning. And I mean, no idea. Okay. I hit my first $1,000 online in 2 weeks. MashaAllah, your plan is very precise and detailed. When I use your program, it felt as if you were guiding me step by step right next to me. The entire process was smooth and easy. The book is now available on Amazon. And here goes my first 6-figure student. I don't know who's going to be next. Maybe that person is already in the room. I don't know. But here is my first 6-figure student. I'm about to show you in a minute. How many days did she use to make the 6 figures? And I'm going to tell you exactly what she did. Just in case you're thinking, "Oh, I'm going to make 6 figures in 30 days. You might not. How many days did it take her to make the 6 figures? Can anybody see it? Or am I the only one seeing it right now? 30 days. Now, this person was already a business owner. She knows how to do business, but she knew how to do hard business. She's a fashion designer. She's always on the sewing machine sewing, messed up her back, messed up her knees, carpal tunnel on her finger. I taught her how to make easy money. I taught her how to sleep and wake up to money. So she took up running and she made 144,000 from her digital asset, not her business all in all, because she has a fashion brand. From her digital asset, she was able to make 144,000 US dollars in 30 days. Very good at what I do, alhamdulillah. And I give it all up to the big God that made it possible. Now, here comes the moment you all have been waiting for, right? I want to become a student of yours today. What is included in the formula? Drop a 1 in the chat because I'm about to explain it step by step. And I'm going to be giving you all a live only package. If you miss the live only package, you will not get it when I'm off my live. If you miss the live only package, you will not get it when I'm off my live. So if you DM me and you expect you're going to get the same package after I get off the live, it is not going to happen. This is for the people that get the formula live only. So make sure that you're paying attention. Okay. So if you feel like you have no idea what you're doing, those are the people that I like to work with the most. You've never created a digital asset before, and you feel like you have no idea of what you're doing. Drop a number 3 in the chat because welcome to the club. I'm about to tell you what to do. This is a beginner friendly roadmap to income. I give you my 1-hour ebook creation masterclass. You are going to learn how to create an ebook in 1 to 2 hours, step by step. I'm very, very clear. If you think you understood what you got here today, it was only 15%. 85% is in the formula. I'm giving you my mini course creation step by step. So if you want to create a mini course for yourself, meaning a video ebook, I teach you how to do that step by step. But I'm different from all those coaches. All those coaches, when you pay them, they don't care if you consume the information or you don't, because it's self-paced and you have lifetime access. But for me, you're not going to take a lifetime to create, because you're not going to mess up the results of my students. You're going to keep it up, just like I enjoy seeing them doing well. You are going to watch the information. You are going to go through the course. It's between 6 to 7 hours. You are going to take it 19 times, over and over and over again. It takes an average adult 7 times to understand information. You are going to watch it how many times, class? How many times are you replaying it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm also giving you my top secrets to marketing, the way you are going to drive traffic to whatever you create. It's called magnetic marketing. I'm giving you over 500 GPT prompts, because you've been using ChatGPT wrong all along, but it's okay because I got you. I'm giving you my coloring book masterclass. It doesn't take more than an hour to create a coloring book, to be honest. I'm giving you my publishing on Amazon and publishing on StanStore masterclass. So you can do both. We don't do either or, we do and. I'm giving you publishing your ebook and your real book. So after you publish your ebook, we're going to convert it into a real book. And I give you templates for it so you don't have to figure out the formatting. Because if you're not tech savvy like me, you don't want to try to figure out the formatting. You just want something that you can copy and paste and replace pictures and replace words with. And I give you that. I'm also giving you my sales psychology 101. Because if you don't know the reason why people buy and they don't buy, you're not going to make sales. Now, this package alone, it should cost you $2,500. Because if my students are turning around and making $8,000 in one day, it surely should be. It's worth the value and way more. But for the purpose of this live, it's not even $299. It's only $199. It is only $199. Now, here is for the people that want to do faceless. Where are the people that told me they want to do faceless? Where are you? Drop a 1 in the chat. Where are the people that want to do faceless? Drop a 1 in the chat for me. So for the people that want to create faceless content to promote their digital asset, you are going to learn how to use AI to promote your digital asset so you don't have to show up. You are going to create an AI twin of yourself. Comment AI twin. Let me show you what I mean by AI twin. Now you are going to get the AI twin faceless content masterclass. The AI twin faceless content masterclass is $97. But if you are getting it with the Boss Up Your Skills formula, I'm going to help you save some coins, so you are only paying $57 US. So your total with the formula and the AI faceless content masterclass will be $256 at checkout. Everybody comment 256, so I know I'm talking to you and you're listening. I like to be very clear with everything, even my pricing. If you feel valued enough for it, you're going to invest in yourself, because you're investing in yourself, in your children, and in your family, because you're going to share this information with your family, because all my children have a digital asset. All your children are going to have a digital asset. So let me show you one of my faceless contents.
You can broadcast. My sister, let me shock you small. You don't need ring light again. No microphone. You don't even need to show your face. Just type your idea and AI will turn it into a full video. And the best part? You save money. No photographer, no equipment, no stress. You just sit down, relax, and AI will do the work. If you want me to teach you how to create videos without showing your face, my dear, comment AI now. Let me show you small now.
Now, this is the power of AI, y'all. You see all these people? They want to learn how to use AI so they don't have to show their face. You see the list? Okay. So even after you learn how to use AI, you are going to teach others how to use AI. Everybody comment teach in the chat. So you are learning for your own products, but you're also learning to teach. So when people want to book that one-on-one, you're like, okay, this is how much you're going to pay for the one-on-one. And I'm going to show you just like I learned it. This is how much you're going to pay for the class. And I'm going to show you how you learned it. You are stacking up income. You are diversifying your income. So you're not relying on that one paycheck that pays you once a month, even though you have 20 bills a month to pay. You are picking up what I'm putting down. If this is clear, drop a 1 in the chat so I can give you all a bonus today. If this is clear, drop a 1 in the chat so I can grant you all a bonus today. Not everybody, but the people that get it on this live only. Let me give you all a bonus because we just reached 100,000 following this week. And I'm celebrating it with giving you guys more information to help you execute. Okay. So today I'm going to give you a bonus. Bonus number 1. You all ready? If you suffer from procrastination and you know you need help, say me. You suffer from procrastination and you know you need help. Because people ask me all the time, Idaya, how were you able to get rid of your procrastination? Like 90%. I said, because I cracked the code. I know how to turn my procrastination into profit, right? I created an audio, right, guide that teaches you how to get rid of your procrastination. It is $97, but you are going to get it as a bonus today on this live only. So that's one $97 product as a bonus. Bonus number 2. Yep, I'm feeling giving because I have 6 figures in my following. I didn't just make 6 figures. Now I made 6 figures in real people, right? In my community, in my village, right? So comment number 2. So I tell you what you're getting for bonus number 2. It's not done, but it's only for live. The moment I get off the live, it's expired. If you want to buy it, you could go ahead and go buy it. Okay. So bonus number 2. If you would rather pick my brain, have me sit with you 24/7, help you to create, correct you when you're wrong, get you unstuck, guide you through your marketing instead of using ChatGPT. Would you rather pick my brain or would you rather use the regular ChatGPT? Because I created my brain inside a GPT. I trained it for months and I turned it into a GPT. So every time you need me, you ask it, it's giving you. So would you rather pick my brain, 1, or would you rather use regular ChatGPT? Because my students said my ChatGPT is the best. It's way better than regular ChatGPT. Why? Because regular ChatGPT is general. My ChatGPT was designed for profit. So let me know in the chat. Let me give you all an example. So this is my ChatGPT right here. You all see it? It says Idaya's Brain GPT. Let me ask it a question so you can know. Listen to this. Hey, Coach Idaya. So I have students on my live. They're asking, what is the difference between regular ChatGPT and Idaya's Brain GPT?
Villager, here's the difference in one breath. Regular ChatGPT is like a general tool for all sorts of questions, but Idayat's Brain GPT, it's tuned to Coach Idayat's style. Short punchlines, business coaching, and Yoruba wisdom. One is a toolbox. The other is your village mentor, built to move you from confusion to digital ownership. Now reflect, does that answer give you clarity?
Even ChatGPT said it's different. So now my students pay $97 one time to get access to my Idaya's Brain GPT. But today I'm going to be giving you for free on the live only. And now here comes the third and the last bonus. You all ready? Drop a 3 in chat before I show you all how to get in. I'm giving you ridiculous bonus. It will be ridiculous not to sign up today. I don't know what else to tell you. So bonus number 3, I'm having a live class on Friday. Now, when I have a clarity call with my students, my clarity call is 30 minutes, $2.99. 30 minutes, $2.99. But you get access to me on Friday on a Zoom clarity call so you can come and ask all your questions. Let me show you my clarity call, just in case you're confused. Private 30-minute session, $299. But you get it for free on Friday after work hours. We're going to meet on Zoom. You get to ask your questions. I get to help you get clarity on exactly what to create. I get to help you craft your plan, and you get started. If this sounds good to you, comment good in the chat, and I'll show you all how to get it. Hey, Fiercely Modest. Ooh, here she goes. Now, this my student, she's very modest, okay? She doesn't like it she doesn't like it when I tell you all that she's my 6-figure student. But I really want to know how much you're at right now, Asabi. I really want to know. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for all your service. Best program ever. This is my 6-figure student that I just showed you all. You can only lie on a person that is dead. She is live. She is here. If it's not so, she will say it. She'll say it's not me. She made 6 figures in 30 days. And she is faceless. Clearly, you can't see her face. I'm very good at what I do. Alhamdulillah. So let me show you all how to become a student of mine today. You are going to move quickly and expeditiously. You're not going to let overthinking keep you stuck, because overthinking is going to keep your bank account on overdraft. If Fiercely Modest overthought the process the day she found me live and she didn't sign up because of a couple of $100s, she wouldn't be making sleep money. She would still be on the sewing machine, cracking her knuckles and her knees. Okay? A lot of times we pray for signs and then we get the sign and then we ignore it on top of a couple of $100s that we're going to spend regardless. You are not spending this money. You are investing this money. Okay, so touch on my picture, okay, and then touch on my picture again. So you're touching on my picture 2 times, and then you are going to get here. Wa alaikum salam, Ima. How you doing today? There goes another one of my students. You are going to touch where it goes stand store right here. Can everybody see where it says stand store? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see it. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you can see where it says stand store. Cover me, cutie. Fiercely Modest, are you still there? Drop it in the chat. Okay. You are going to touch it. When you touch it, you are going to get to the Boss Up formula. Turn your everyday skills into income from home. You are going to hit the unlock the formula. A step-by-step program that helps you turn what you already know into digital products you can sell online. Okay? You are going to scroll and read the description. That is why it's there. Here goes Fiercely Modest, my 6-figure student, right? I know she's hiding because she's a very shy person. Right here, $8,000 day, 2,000 pounds over, $500 in her sleep, $29 her first sale, $17,000 so far, $2,700 in a day. I'm very good at what I do. Alhamdulillah. 10,000 pounds in 3 months. Here's what you get: the AI Faceless Content Masterclass on a budget. Here is where you get the AI Faceless Content Masterclass on a budget. Click on it. When you click on it like that, then you are going to scroll down. When you scroll down, you are going to put your card information in. If you are in the USA, comment USA. If you are in the United States, comment USA, because you can use Klarna or Afterpay. If you are in the United States and Canada, you can use Klarna or Afterpay to buy now, pay later. You can pay as low as $0 to get in today. Smart people use other people's money to make money. This is a smart move. You all remember that success loves speed. So pick a payment plan and go and mind your business, right? This is another one that you can use in the United States. You can pay as low as $64 and hit the I am ready to get in. I'm going to set my 10-minute timer. I'm going to set my 10-minute timer. You are going to move quickly and expeditiously, because when you move slowly, you're moving slowly away from speed. And speed is what makes success. You got 10 minutes to grab it so you can get all the 3 bonuses. Without it, when I get off the live, you do not get the bonus. If you missed a step, just drop a 1 in the chat and I'll show you one more time. If you missed a step, just drop 1 in the chat and I'll show you one more time. Whatever you do, make a decision, because a decision not made is a decision to stay the same. You're still making a decision when you don't do nothing, and you have decided to remain right where you are. Okay? You are here right now. What about you? You are here right now. Touch on my picture. There's no difference. Touch on my picture again. And then when you get here, you are going to touch on where it says stand, still, cover me, cutie, right here. And then when you get here, you are going to touch on unlock the formula. And then you're going to scroll down. Don't scroll too fast. Make sure you read. That's why we went to school. You are going to touch on the AI Faceless Content Masterclass right here. And then regardless of if you are international or you are in the United States, right here is where you use your debit and your credit card. You swipe that credit card on TikTok Shop, on makeup and skincare you don't even have time to use. You are investing this in your future self. This is the highest level of self-care, just so you know. So use your debit or your credit card. If not, use the Afterpay or Cash App, and then hit the I am ready to get in. Okay? Hit the I am ready to get in. Any other questions before we call it a day? Because the clock is ticking and we are already 3 minutes down. We are already 3 minutes down. We are already 3 minutes down. I need you all to know that you should not allow your fear to freeze you. You should allow your faith to free you. Do not allow your fear to freeze you. Allow your faith to free you. Just like you had faith when you signed up for that class. Just like you had faith when you were going to school, not knowing that you will be underpaid and overworked, right? Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. So you are here right now. Touch on my picture. And then touch on my picture again. So you're touching on my picture 2 times. You're touching on my picture 2 times. And then you are going to touch on where it says stand, still, cover me, cutie, right here. And then you're going to touch boss up formula, unlock formula right here. Okay, so this is where you're going. What you should truly be scared of is staying the same. If you're scared of failing and you're already living from paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, what you should truly be scared of is staying the same. The same way you entered, the same way you leave is what you should be scared of. Because obedience delayed is also disobedience. Obedience delayed is also disobedience. After you have completed your transaction, comment I am in, then we can celebrate you. After you have completed your transaction, comment I am in so we can celebrate you. I need you all to know the acronym of POUR is passing over opportunities repeatedly. Congratulations, Sue. I need you all to know that the acronym of POUR is passing over opportunities repeatedly. That is what makes people poor. You see the information, you don't take hold of it. Success loves speed. You want to learn the AI Faceless content, you get it with it. You're welcome. You put your card information in. Make sure you fill out all the details. Make sure you give me your right email. Whatever email you give me is the email that we use to deliver. Use other people's money to invest to start your business. You can pay as low as $22 today. Heaven help those who help themselves. I'm just saying. The goal in 2026 is to put our bills on auto pay. We're not talking about being rich. We're talking about living quality life. It's two different things. Congratulations, Miss R. Yes, you can use Afterpay or Klarna. It's right there. You can use Afterpay or Klarna. The goal is not to be rich. The goal is to be comfortable. If you want to be comfortable in this day and age, I want you to come in comfortable, because even earning 75,000 US dollars yearly will not make you comfortable in this crazy inflated economy. The goal is to be able to spend more time with your children, with your partner, not spend all your valuable time at work and be broke and be broken. That is not the goal. The goal is to buy your time back, have more energy to do the things you love. One of my students said, Coach, now I understand the prayer that you pray, because I be praying for my students. She said, I've been attracting money lately. She said, Coach, I was able to go to the grocery store, buy everything we needed in the house. I even allowed my children to pick whatever they wanted. I was also able to support my husband with some bills. And I didn't glitch. I didn't hesitate. I wasn't scared to check my bank balance before I swiped my card. That is called security, because income gives security. Income gives freedom. The fact that you can go to a store and not hesitate to swipe your card tells something, that you are at peace. It's not about being greedy. It's not about wanting it all. It's about being at peace. It's about being at peace, so much so you're not packing all the overtime and breaking your back. It's about being at peace, so much so you have more time to spend with your children, so your children don't become other people's children. It's about being at peace, so much so that you have time to spend with your partner, so your partner doesn't become somebody else's partner. That is the goal. That is the goal. Because even if all you want is the basic necessities of life, the basic necessities of life is not basic no more. Rent is not basic. Car note, not basic. Electricity, don't even talk about it. Gas, you better not touch it. Imagine if you could be able to at least put 3 of them on autopilot. Imagine if you were able to pay off your student loan just because you created another stream of income. There is no better feeling than the feeling of being debt free. I don't know about you all, but I love the feeling of feeling debt free. And your job, if it was going to make you debt free, you've been working it for how many years now, and you continue to compile debt because it was designed to make you do that. When you need a student loan, they give it to you quick. I dare you to go to the bank and ask for a business loan. They're going to chase you out. I see 50 people on the website right now. Don't hesitate to check out. Because when you go to your Amazon cart to buy things you have no business buying, you don't hesitate. When you buy that party outfit that you buy for $199, $256, that you only get to wear one time, you don't hesitate. But when it comes to investing in yourself, when it comes to your self-care, you hesitate. Neo Favor, did you just get in? Congratulations. When you hesitate to take yourself to the next level, it just tells us how much you value yourself. It just shows how much you value yourself. Because if this thing is about to ring, so my brain is there. Imagine how much you had to pay. I'm giving you all 10 more minutes. If you want me to show you how to get in, just drop a 1 in the chat. Imagine how much you had to pay to go to school. 50,000, 70,000, 150,000. And you have been paying this debt for the past how many years? And you are paying it, but it's not moving because interest is there to keep you paying it forever. Everything is strategic. You need to be strategic with your systems too, because they create systems that pay them forever money so you can never be free of debt if all you're doing is working a 9 to 5. I need you all to know that if you don't create your system, they are going to continue to give you a 1% raise, a 1.5% raise, a 2% raise that they know for a fact cannot get you anywhere. The raise that even them feeding their animals is not enough. They know. The Afterpay of Klarna is there if you're in the United States and in Canada, Aisha. It should be there if you're in the United States or in Canada. If not, use your debit or your credit card. I need you all to realize that the way you were born was out of your control. The way you die is going to be a reflection of your decisions. If only you learned how to move quicker, you would get quicker results. Why? Because success loves speed. Overthinking shows up in your bank account as overdraft. So if you are wondering why you're always on overdraft in your bank, it's because you're always dragging things. That is why I want to help you heal from your procrastination. That is why I'm giving you that $97 procrastination to profit kit for free as an add-on on your Boss Up Your Skills formula. Because you can only do one, you can't do both. You can't be a procrastinator and want to be prosperous. You can't do both. You're going to have to pick your battle because procrastination has got you what you are today. You feel stuck in your own head. It's because you keep delaying stuff. When you delay stuff, you're delaying your own success. It has been written that you will be successful, but you're making it lengthy. You're pushing it back because you keep pushing back. And the devil is enjoying it. So he's going to keep on whispering to push it back some more. Don't let that be you. Today is the day that you found me, not by accident. There's a reason. Take advantage. If you want me to show you how to get in, just comment, show me, and I will show you again. Comment, show me, and I will show you again. If nothing changes, nothing changes. When you don't become the change, nothing changes. Because a lot of times we are always looking for change outside of ourselves. We are always looking for manna to fall down from heaven. Little do you know that you are the change that you have been dreaming of. Little do you know that you are the change that you have been dreaming of. When you change, everything else is follow, because 90% of your success is in your head. Your mental state shows up in your bank balance. Your mental state shows up in your bank balance. You want to know how much you procrastinate? Go check your bank account. You are here right now. Touch on my picture. Touch on my picture again. Stand still, cover me, cutie. Touch on it. Unlock the formula. Touch on it. It's only $199. You spend $199 on big bag meals, MK bags you have no business buying, right? And skincare products you don't even have time to use. You are not spending this money. You are investing this money in your future self. Now you are going to share the access with your family. Everybody comment the word family. If you have children, comment the word family. If you have a partner, comment the word family. Now don't forget to grab the AI Faceless Content Masterclass and then put your card information in, and then use Afterpay or Klarna, and then hit the I am ready. Now, the reason why I tell you to share it with your family is your children are already phone smart. They are already computer smart. They are already laptop, iPad smart. They can create a children's storybook. Let them talk about how they got bullied as a child. They can create a children's storybook about their favorite football team. They can create a children's storybook about how to solve a problem that they were able to figure it out. I told you all already. If you go to the, that's the only option. This is why I say it's for people in the United States, in the UK, in Canada, in Europe, because those are the only options. If you can't use any of those options, there's no other option. Okay? There's no other option. There are 55 people on the site. You should be checking out right now because you only have less than 4 more minutes to run the play. I need you all to know you should be able to use your credit and your debit card from Dubai. That should be no. I think I had one student from Abu Dhabi, and she didn't even have to ask anything. She just went straight to the site and used her MasterCard. That should be no problem at all. You live in a advanced country. You should have no problem at all doing that. I need you all to know that Amazon alone has a plan to lay off 100,000 workers, and so do other companies. Don't wait until life gives you a punch in the face for you to find another stream of income. Don't wait, because that's going to be deep trouble. You are here right now. Touch on my picture, because when you're desperate, you can't focus. And then touch on my picture again, and then go where it says Stan Store right here. Stan Store, Cover Me Cutie. Touch on it. And then pick the first option. You can't miss it. Unlock the formula, right? So you are in, you have a debit, a credit, a Visa, a MasterCard. Put it in right here. It says card number. You put it in. Debit, credit, Visa, Master. Put it in, right? Or use Klarna. Okay? Or use Afterpay, the green one, and then hit I am ready, and everything gets delivered to your email. Everything gets delivered to your email, right? You are making an investment in yourself. This is your time. Last year, you promised yourself that you weren't going to repeat the same mistake of overthinking and doubting everything. You said you weren't going to repeat the mistake of not trying something new, because not trying something new will keep you the same. Let me show you. This is what you said. But here you are, the first quarter of 2026. You're doing it again. That is not a mistake no more. That becomes a habit. Picture. Picture again. Stan Store, Cover Me Cutie. Do it as I do it. Okay. Do it as I do it. And then when you get here, touch on unlock formula. It's the first step. It's the first option. The boss up your skill formula. And then scroll down. And then grab the one-time offer AI Faceless Content Masterclass. Your total with the Faceless Content Masterclass should only be $256. Put your card information in. Everything, just like you do it on other apps where you shop till you drop. Or use Klarna. And you will be in. And you will be in. Now, Klarna, not able to open link in browser. Why not? Why not? What's it saying? Because I just opened it on my second, what's it called? What's it saying for you? In Klarna. That's weird. Have you ever used Klarna before, Anne? Have you ever used Klarna before? A while ago? Okay. So why can't it open it up in browser? Maybe your browser is blocking something. You know what? Let me give you 10 minutes. Maybe your browser is blocking something. Who else cannot access the payment plan? You just updated. Who else cannot access the payment plan? I want the payment plan. I have my MasterCard. I want the payment plan, but I can't access it. Okay. Who else? Okay, so let me show you again. Let me show you again how to access it. Oh, Carol, you don't need to know what the payment plan is for because you don't know what we're talking about today. You might want to catch my live next time. Okay. So you are here right now. Touch on my picture. Okay. And then touch on my picture again. And you might want to go to Klarna.com directly. And then go here and touch on Stan Store Cover Me Cutie. It should be able to go through. And then when you get here, pick on the unlock formula right here. And then when you get here, scroll down. And then you can pick Klarna right here. Klarna right here. These are the options. These ones should be able to take you to Klarna.com. And if it doesn't, use Afterpay. If that doesn't allow you, try Afterpay. Or just go directly to their site. You can go to Klarna.com and go and sign up real quick. It's going to be the same thing. Any other question? Because people use Klarna all the time on my site. I don't know why it's not opening up for you on your browser. That's why I think maybe something is blocking on your browser because people use Klarna on my site every single day. Every single day. You have been joining my live for weeks and you haven't signed up. You haven't gotten the formula. You're thinking if you join my live long enough, something is going to change. When you don't pay attention. The value in paid will never be the same as the value in freed. I need you all to know that. Because when you are always waiting for free, your bank account will be free of cash because you are what you attract. So go ahead and click the link in my bio to sign up today. You all have 6 minutes to run the play. If you have any questions, let me know your questions, please. If you have any questions, let me know your questions. I am so hot, you all. When I finish, I'm going to go reduce the heat. So hot in here. I signed up. Go check your email, Sue. Congratulations for picking yourself and investing in yourself. Remember, if you have children and a partner, share it with them. So go check your email. Your email should give you information on how to create an account and start learning right away. Remember, it's self-paced and you have lifetime access. And then later today, I'm going to send you the link to the live class on Friday. So congratulations. Congratulations. You all have 5 minutes. You all have 5 minutes. Congratulations, Sue. If you have a question, you should be asking me the question right now. If you have a question, you should be asking me the question right now. If you are not making a decision, your default decision is to stay the same. If you come out of this live the way you came in, you are staying the same. You are picking the same old paycheck to paycheck. Just pay with card or bank shows up for me. Yep, so pay with your card. Probably because you're not in the United States. Probably because you are not in the United States. So pay with your card, your debit or your credit. Because if you're not in the United States, you can't have, you're in Canada, Klarna should show up for you at least. But if it doesn't, you could go to Klarna.com and go and copy your virtual card. So when you have a Klarna account, you automatically have a virtual card in Klarna. People do it like that. So you copy your virtual card and you come and use it as a regular card on the site. How do I know? Because a student told me that before. So go ahead and go try it. So you can claim these 3 bonuses today before I call it a day. Who else is trying to use the payment plan and can't get through? Let me count how many of you are here. Who else is trying to use the payment plan and can't get through? Drop a 2 in the chat. I'm trying to use the Klarna, but I can't get through. Drop a number 2 in the chat. Okay, Judith's trying to use it. Who else? Okay, Arika is trying to use it. Who else? Only 2 people can't get through. Only 2 people. We have 67 people in the room. Berto can't get through. So 4 people. Okay. So I'm going to give you plan B. Okay. I'm going to give you all access to my plan B. I'm going to give you access to plan B. If you want access to plan B, comment plan B in the chat. And I'm only going to give you access to it for the next 10 minutes. I don't do this often. Probably the second time I will ever do it. Just to help you all out some. So let me see if I can still do it if they give me the option to. Okay. Plan B. Let me see if it works first. Give me a minute, y'all. Need to reset it. Plan B, plan B, plan B. Okay, so it should. Okay, so let me try it now. Okay, so I just turned on my personal payment plan. Like I said, I don't do this often. So if you are ready for me to show you how to use it, it's going to allow you to pay $66 today. And every 2 weeks, you pay it until you pay it off. If you're ready for me to show you how to use it, it's hidden in there. If I don't show you, you might not catch it. Say me in the chat. And then I'm going to set my 10-minute timer after I show you how to use it. And then I'm going to turn it right off. Say me in the chat. I don't see no me's. Should I turn it back off? Okay, I see one me. So there's only one person focusing right now. You all asked me to do it, but you are not focusing no more. 2 me's. Okay. Okay. So let me show you. Please watch so we don't have to repeat. So you are here right now. Touch on my picture. Okay. And then touch on my picture again. And then when you get here, you're going to touch on where it says stand still, cover me, cutie. Right here. It's the same thing. You're going to pick the unlock the formula. So when you get to the checkout, scroll down. Make sure you grab the AI Face Test Content Masterclass. It's only $57. I don't want to hear no excuses. So now, you all see pay now or payment plan. If you see it, drop a 1. You all see pay now or payment plan. If you see it, drop a 1. Want to make sure you are focused. Let me move closer. Okay. So touch on the payment plan. When you touch on the payment plan, you see it? You see it? Okay, so go ahead. Let me set my 10-minute timer. After 10 minutes, I'm closing that up. After 10 minutes, I'm closing it up. Hi, if you have any questions, let me know your questions. If you haven't followed, make sure you're hitting the follow, because when you have questions, when you're going through it, my DM is going to be open and I star my students in my DM so I can always ask. I'm not one of the creators that you buy something from and you never get in contact with them again because they don't respond to DMs. We respond to DMs 24/7. When you leave a question, within the next 24 hours, your question will be answered. Somebody will respond to you. Okay, so make sure you're following. So when you have that question, you know where to find me. We got 9 minutes. We got 9 more minutes. If you have a question, drop your question in the chat. I'm waiting on you all to move quickly so we can end this live. Congratulations to Roberta. Congratulations to Naomi. Congratulations to, is it Suad? Congratulations to Jean. Congratulations to Fatimata. Congratulations to Diane. Congratulations to you all for investing in yourself today. I'm super, super proud of you. And I can't wait to see you in class on Friday. I'm excited. Oh, well, that's all I can do. If it's still not working for you, I tried my best. I tried my best. I tried my best. Because that is open to general. There's nobody that wants to check out through that. That is not working for. But if you can't get it, well, maybe it's not meant to be just yet. That's why I tested it and showed you all before I even made it public. Where's the negative comment? Yeah, Kofi, if you joined late, don't worry about it. If you joined late, don't worry about it. I don't see nobody here, thank God. If you join late, don't worry about it. Just follow and join my next live. I teach you how to turn your phone into a money-making machine. So make sure you follow and join my next live whenever you see me live. I don't know when, but I'm going to be live if I'm still alive. Thank you, Danali. Any other questions? You guys should be checking out by now because I know our time is going. Have a nice day. I hope you have a beautiful day on purpose. We got 3 more minutes. You're taking a test today. May Allah make it easy on you. Even life is a test. Hello, how you doing today? I did. We got 2 more minutes. If you got in, if you successfully got in, comment I got in so we can celebrate you before we end this live. because you separated yourself. You're not a looker no more. You're an action taker. Action takers are the money makers. Some people watch people win. Some people join the winning team. We're two different people. Go ahead, Danali. Go have a nice day. Go get ready for your test. I just. Everybody, please go check your email because I'm sending you all your bonuses right now. Congratulations, Arike. Everybody, go check your email because I'm sending you your bonuses right now. Congratulations for bossing up and picking yourself today. I'm very proud of you. Let me send you your bonus real quick. Okay. And just like that, we're about to end this live. Everybody make sure you check your email. Okay. And please, when you have a question, don't email me. When you have a question, if you don't want to take that question to take forever to be answered, don't email me. Send me a DM. If you got that, got that in the chat. When you have a question, don't email me. It's going to take you forever. Send me a DM instead. It only takes 24 hours or less. Okay. So don't hesitate when you send me an email like, oh, you don't respond to emails. I already told you I don't. I don't respond to emails because my emails are a lot. So my students stay in my direct message on my TikTok. Okay. So please take note of that. Okay. I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of their day. Talk to you guys later. Love you all.
Right on exact size, true to size, but true to size. True. I guess you love dogs. What was it last year? It was, I see you, Queen. You just got started. Go follow your welcome email and get into our community. I'm going to let you in right now. I'm being so stretchy. No see-through. No see-through.
This week marks 18 years.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abigail Manimata. I am 19 years old. Actually, I'm done learning engineering services last 2 years, and I'm here to answer a few questions so that I'll be able to get free sewing machine. So, first question is, what's the difference with owning a sewing machine in my daily life? If I have my own sewing machine, I'll be able to work very well at one space, and I'll be able to work even beyond limits, so as to increase my income, productivity, and creativity.
If your money ends when you clock out, there is something you need to fix. If your money ends when you step out of that hospital as a nurse, doctor, CNA, you need to learn how to earn in your sleep. Join my live. I'll teach you. If your money ends when you clock out, there is something you need to fix. If your money ends when you step out of that hospital as a nurse, doctor, CNA, you need to learn how to.
The cost of living in this country is currently, it's not going to be, it is.
Hello, this is Spectrum regarding a pending service interruption of the account belonging to Idayat Sambo. Please call us immediately at 888-892-9999